Hey, beautifuls. Okay, excuse me. What I'm going to do is show you guys how I do my foundation and my BlushSense and my eyebrows. As you can see, this side is already done. Okay, so I already did my eyebrow, I did my foundation, and I did the contouring. It's kind of hard to see because I have the light on so bright because I wanted you guys to be able to see. So look. Oops, sorry. So you can see that this side is not, this side is contoured, this side is not, this side is just plain. All I have on right now is my moisturizer, I'm sorry, my moisturizer, and I did do a little bit of our color correcting concealer. So the white color correcting concealer I put right under here, under my eyes. It brightens. The white brightens and highlights. So you can even use it in your brow bone. If you have blotchiness right here that you want to highlight and make this brighter, that would be a good idea. I put it here, and then I just bring it down a little bit. And then if I have blemishes, I use the green color correcting concealer, and that hides redness. So that cancels out any redness that you have. I've been breaking out quite a bit lately from hormonal issues and whatnot, and so this will really cancel out the redness. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on this side so you guys can see how well it works, and I'm just going to dab it in. Be very gentle. You should be using this finger, sorry. Don't tell anybody you saw me do that. Okay. So this side is prepped and ready for the foundation. Now our foundation, so we have regular foundation, just regular, it has Seneplex in it, which is cell renewal, but we also have our anti-aging, our advanced anti-aging foundation. And that has also Seneshield in it. So it has Seneplex, which is cell renewal, and it has Seneshield, which is protecting you from the sun, from pollutants, from the environment, from the wind, you know, all that. So, I mean, you're going to be putting on foundation anyway to get ready. Why not have it work for your skin, right? So this stuff will turn over cells up to 28% faster, I think, than your cells normally would. So I'm going to show you how I apply it. So all I do, you just take a tiny little bit. And you guys, this is 60 bucks. I use the color Dewy. I do have that in stock. And I also have one more in stock right now that you can claim. But I'm also going to place an order. So you can tell me what you want or ask me, and I can help you color match. So I have golden tan. So this is a pretty dark tan color. And then I also have the Dewy in stock, which is what I use. And now these color correct up to 2 shades lighter and darker. So it's really hard to you know, tan so much that you get out of the color scheme that you chose. And I mean, even if you might get a little bit lighter during the winter, it's 2 shades higher and lower. So you're probably going to be able to use it for good unless you really decide to go and tan like crazy. So what I'm going to do first, actually before I start with my foundation, is I'm going to use my ShadowSense. Now this one's called Lemon Quartz. I only have one of these left, but another color option would be Candlelight, and you can use it not only for your lids but for your circles or as a concealer. So yellow cancels out dark circles, so I'm going to go ahead and put some of it right under here where I have the darkness. Not much. I did it on this side already. And I'm just going to blend it in with a brush, with a really soft brush. And our ShadowSense is $22. There we go. I'll see how nicely that took away my under eye circle. It's just nice and bright now. You can't even tell it was there. And I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. And while I'm letting that dry, I'll go ahead and put the rest on the rest of my face, my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and just dab it on there and smear it in a little bit because I'm going to use a brush, and I'll show you that in just a second. And you guys, I also put this on my eyebrow. I mean my eyelid. My eyelids. I didn't do my nose. I only did half of it, but it was really hard. Okay, and then I also do my neck. So I'm going to get it down here. And it's not all the way rubbed in. You can see it's pretty blotchy on there. This light is just so bright. Let me just kind of move it over. Maybe that's better. Is that better? Yeah. Let me scoot over here. Okay, so this is the foundation brush I use. Very flat, very, it's not too stiff, but it's stiff enough. You want it to be stiff enough to be able to buff in your foundation. Some people, you can also get a spray bottle or just wet your hand and dab it. Some people like to wet it first. So I'm just going to start buffing it in or blending it in. And you want to do upward circular motions, okay? And I do it on my eyelid. Be very gentle on your eye area. I'm going quickly, but I'm not being rough. And you always want to go upward. And now every purchase made for our foundation goes to a good cause that we have called the MakeSense Foundation, which is exactly what this is called. But the foundation goes to helping give money to children in need, women in need. So it's given back to the community. So your purchase will be used for a good cause. Okay, got it all blended in. You can see that? And you can see how I have more color on this side because I did my contouring. You can see that? And this side is completely white. So now what I'm going to do is take my BlushSense, and this is bronze BlushSense, okay? You can also use some of the other colors we have. We have terracotta, cherry. I'm using this as a contour more than an actual blush. So I'm running out here. So a tiny little bit goes a long way, especially since I'm only doing one side here. I think I actually got too much. And I'm just going to dab where I would put it. And so you want to put it like in a 3. So I'm going to go like this, and then you go down here a little bit. Okay? And just a little bit goes a long way. And now I'm going to take my blending brush from my bronzer. And it's kind of rounded, kind of slanted. Okay? Not too poofy, a little stiff. And I'm going to blend this in. And you want to stay right under, for the contouring, you want to stay right under your cheekbone. You don't want to be up on top of your cheekbone because then it's going to make your face look a little bit broader. If you're wanting to slim, you want to go under your cheekbone and toward the corners of your mouth. And again, you want to go in an upward motion when you're blending on your cheeks and your face and your eye area. Okay, and that's pretty much blended in. And you can use as much or as little as you like. That's about how much I do so that it kind of stays natural looking. If I'm going to go out somewhere at nighttime where it's a little darker, you want to put a little bit more. And then I'm going to also put on my pouty pink BlushSense. This is a very soft baby pink. And I'm just going to wipe the little spout here. That's all I need. I'm going to smear it on there. And I'm just going to blend it up into the top of my cheek here. Just to kind of give the top of my cheek a little rosy, bright look. Okay? And as soon as I'm done, I'll take this light down so you guys can see the actual depth of the contouring here. And then, okay, now I'm going to take my bronze translucent powder. This is what it looks like. I'm just unscrewing the top here because it has the brush. And I'm going to use the brush. And excuse my dog. I'm gonna take my contouring brush again, my bronze BlushSense brush. I'm sorry, my dog's distracting me. And I'm gonna dip it in the little sponge here. I'm not using the actual container of my powder. See, I unscrewed it, and so I'm just gonna dip in the sponge area. And I'm gonna add that just right on top of my contour area. You guys, this powder is also great for if you do get tan. Say you go with your foundation color and you do get a little bit tan, but you don't want to tan your face. The bronze powder is perfect. You can just dab a powdering, like a really poofy brush, just dab it in and just dust it all over your face to even out with the rest of your skin. That way you don't have to worry about tanning your face. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm also going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it in, and then I'm going to pinch it so that it's nice and small like this. And I'm just going to line my nose. So you just line the bridge of your nose to give it a straighter look, and then under here to give it a shorter bridge. And now I'm doing this really fast, so I might have just made my nose look pretty crooked, but that's what I do. When I take the light down, you'll be able to tell. And it looks a little much right now, but once I have my full look going on, you'll be able to see. And then last, for my face, before I do my eyebrow for you guys, is the pearlizer. The pearlizer is also $60. And this is also anti-aging. This is like a shimmery highlighter. You can use this to mix into your foundation if you want and put it all over with your foundation, so that if you want an all over glow. I didn't do that this time. I do it sometimes though. But all I'm going to do for now is just take a little pump and pump some on my finger and just dab on my cheekbone and my brow bone. I don't think I got any on my brow bone. There we go. I'm just going to dab it there, and I'm going to take the brush I used for the pouty pink and just kind of just dab that in. You don't want to blend too much with this because you do want it to highlight. You don't want it to just rub right off. Okay. So that's that. And then my eyebrows. And you guys, if you're watching this far, you probably have noticed like my lashes are all gone. I had done my lashes. Do you see them? I had done extensions. And so I'm not going to redo them because I'm kind of on a budget at the moment. And so all of my lashes are like broken off or like plucked out. And I did the plucking. I couldn't wait. And I was like pulling, and I could see the hair follicle come out. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to measure. That's in a whole nother post. But I'm going to show you guys how much they grow, because I'm going to be using my Lash Extend. So I put it on every morning and every night, and so you guys can see how fast it helps. Okay, for the brows. So for my eyebrows, I'm using this brush. It's not sharp and slanted. It's kind of like round and poofy, and it comes to a little point on top. Okay, that way I can get a more natural, forgiving look at my eyebrows. I'm not too worried about being precise right now. And I'm using Mocha Java ShadowSense, okay? Because this stuff stays all day. It will not come off once it dries. So I'm going to take my little tip, and I'm just going to dab it on here. And like I told you, these are $22, okay, the ShadowSense. So you can also use this in the crease of your eye. You can use it as eyeshadow. It is eyeshadow, long-lasting, all-day waterproof eyeshadow. I'm going to use it in my eyebrow. That way my eyebrows don't go anywhere. See, I've already done this one, and this one's not going anywhere. See? So I'm going to get really close here so I can see in my mirror. I'm just going to start filling them in. And go with your eyebrow. Go in the direction of your eyebrow. You don't want to go against it ever. And you don't want to put too much in one spot. You want it pretty even. So do it in strokes. And then your eyebrows should start right outside of your tear duct. And the outside of your eyebrow should go with the direction of your eye. So this part should go down the same direction that your eye goes down. Okay, so once you go up and you get your peak, you don't want to keep going out. You want it to go down in the direction that your eye goes down. And you don't want it too long. You want it to go with the eye socket. Let's just add a little bit more. And then on the inside here, you do want it square, but you want it soft. You don't want a very sharp edge. You do want them to look nice and soft on the inside there. And now my problem is that I've plucked spots that shouldn't have been plucked by accident, and they don't grow back sometimes as you get older. So I kind of have to really shape mine until I can go get some microblading done. Okay, so that's good enough for now for the video. Let's see, to make this one a little bit longer. Maybe that was too long. So maybe, do they match? Kind of, sort of. When I'm off the camera, I'll fix them. But that's how I do my foundation and my BlushSense, my contouring, and my eyebrows. So you guys, I can get you all of these. I do have my BlushSenses in stock. These are $30, okay? They last a long time. I have both the pouty pink, and if you want a little bit more of a rosier look, you can go with a darker blush. Let me take this light down so you can see my contouring and stuff. Let's put it down here. No, that doesn't work. Let's see if I turn it off. So you can see the contouring a little bit better. I'll have to take a selfie and I'll post it in the comments here. But anyway, I have these in stock. These are $30. The BlushSense is $30. Concealers are $25. And we also have a natural colored concealer. So if you just need a basic concealer, you don't want a highlighter or the red. If you don't want the highlighter or the green to cancel out red, we just have a basic concealer that hides imperfections, okay? $25. Our ShadowSense is $22. The Mocha Java is what I use for my eyebrows because I have a blonde hair, so this is the closest for me. We also have Garnet Onyx, which is black if you want a darker eyebrow. So you just let me know what color your hair is and what color you want your eyebrows. And you can also use it as a shadow, so it's a double. And then I use the lemon quartz for my under eye circles. Okay, this, I only have one of these left, and this is a unicorn color. They don't sell it anymore. So after this one, the next choice would be Candlelight if you're going to use it for a concealer. Candlelight is like skin color for anybody. Okay, so those are $22. Our MakeSense foundation is $60. But look at, I mean, this I've had it open for already 4 months. A tiny bit goes a long way. And it does give you good coverage. It's all day foundation. It's waterproof. It's smudge proof. It's sweat proof, and it protects you from the sun. $60. And our pearlizer. Sorry, my camera's backwards here. Our pearlizer is also $60. And this goes a very long way because you only need a little bit. If you're using it in your foundation, you still only need a little bit. I've had this open for 6 months, and look at how much I've barely used. Okay, so you guys let me know what you want. I will post info of all of these products in the comments. And let me know what you want to see. I know our products are different from other makeup brands. So let me know what you guys want to see specifically on how to use certain things. And I will make some more videos. But until then, you guys have a great day. Thanks.